What's on, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Ross, I like games, and today we need to have a little bit of a look at, well, a whole bunch of One Piece stuff. We got some sleeves, and I'll be honest, I was totally wrong about these, and there's a bunch of tournaments and events and all happening over in Japan that we're not invited to, unless you're in Japan, in which case you are very much invited, but I do think it's interesting to have a chat about them and what they might look like when they come along over here. So, with all of that borne in mind, let's start off talking about these sleeves. You see, initially, they showed us two lots of sleeves, and this seemed really easy at this point, right? Because you have a look at the sleeves, two revealed, two unrevealed, but one of the revealed ones was Charlotte Katakuri, which is very obviously from the front of the box, or the front of the pack for OPO3. And then one of the other ones was Yamato. That was one of two upcoming starter decks. We've got the Yamato starter deck coming, and we've got the Luffy starter deck coming. So, given that we'd seen two of the four sleeves, and it was one of the two characters from the front of the pack, and it was one of the two characters coming in starter decks very soon, it didn't really, it wasn't a huge stretch to go, oh, well, in that case, looks like we're getting some Rob Lucci sleeves, like on the front of the OPO3 pack, and it looks like we're getting some Luffy sleeves, like on the front of the starter deck. And that seemed like really, really sensible to me. Yeah, that's not happening. That's very much not happening. I thought it was fairly obvious, but no, ladies and gentlemen, they have pulled the rug out from under us. If we go and have a look at the sleeves that have gone and been revealed, you can see the other two are absolutely nothing like it. Now, one of them, you've actually got Uta coming in there. Now, of course, with One Piece Red and all the associated stuff coming along, that kind of makes perfect sense to me. I mean, we just saw literally the other day, we had the One Piece Red, the new promo pack that was being given out over in Japan, which is really just kind of an alternate art of one we've seen before, but still, that's fine by me. And you will notice that the pose of Uta here on the main card is very, not the same, but very similar to what we see in the card here. So this all does make perfect sense to me. The other one, it's Marine. Now, I'm not familiar enough with One Piece. There's two kanji there. The top one means correct. I'm not sure what that second kanji is. I don't think it's one I've yet learned. So, yeah. If you're more familiar with One Piece than I am in terms of the anime, I'm watching it now, but I'm not far enough ahead. Or maybe I've just missed it. But you may be more familiar with exactly what this means and what it is than I am, in which case I apologise. I kind of love the minimalist design here. Either way, there are 4 new sleeves coming out, and I think you should be happy about this. And you don't have to be, and it's fine if you're not. I just think maybe you should be. Just putting that one out there, ladies and gentlemen. What I will say is, I know it says neither Marines nor Navy, because I know what the kanji are for those, and it's not these two. Unless there's a different way of saying it. I don't know. So in happier news then, there is a One Piece Festa going on over in Japan, and that is going to be happening very, very soon. And it's happening in March. And there are basically 2 ways of going about it. What we've basically got is a matching battle. That is where you play a bunch of games. And then we've got the Junior Friendly Cup. And I love the idea of the Junior Friendly Cup, because this is limited to elementary school students and younger. What that means is if you're not an elementary school student or younger, you don't get to take part, ladies and gentlemen. And I love this. And I genuinely love this. I think this is brilliant. Because basically, it's a way to get younger kids playing the One Piece card game without all of the stress of having to play against older people, more experienced people, etc. Yes, there will probably be a couple of younger players who are, just trying harder, more experienced, etc. And that's fine, all right? But I really, really love the fact that this is actually happening and this is cool. You may notice the artwork for the event is very clearly a different kind of view of the artwork from that Luffy starter deck. And we've still not seen the starter deck, let's be clear. It's been announced in that they're like, hey, here's the box and it's coming, but we've not actually started seeing any reveals from that, etc. Although with OPO 3 coming out pretty soon, hopefully that means that these starter decks 8 and 9, the Black Luffy starter deck and the Yellow Yamato starter deck, hopefully they will be starting to be shown off in the not too distant future. So back to Battle Festa then, what we've got is, like I said, a pair of tournaments, one for anyone, one just for younger people. So if you head on over to the matching battle, you join in, you get Promotion Pack Volume 2. Do remember that the promotion packs in Japan, they are 5-card packs, not 1-card packs, which means you will essentially get all 5 of those cards, which is kind of awesome. And everybody will receive a sleeve at random. And obviously, for me, it's all about the Roanoa Zoro sleeves, but there are 5 different ones there that are available. If you win one match, you'll get yourself a Gold Dawn card. And the Standard Battle Pack Volume 1, and this is a 1-card pack. And if you get yourself 3 wins, you get yourself... Now, I think it's Frankie or Nami. I could be wrong. It could be you get both of them. But either way, this is extremely cool. As for the Junior Friendly Cup, entering gets you a Gold Dawn, which is lovely. And then Top 32 gets you the alternate art Tony Chopper. The really good one from Starter Deck 1 that's just a 1-cost blocker. You know, that one. Yeah. That one, ladies and gentlemen. And I love that they're doing this. I love that they've got these tournaments out there for younger players to join in and have a bit of fun and not have that, you know, potential stress of playing against older people. It's basically a gentler way in for younger players, which especially for a new game like One Piece, I just think is absolutely wonderful. But there is another thing going on which I think is incredibly cool here, and that is a booster pack 3rd release commemorative event. Now, it is worth noting that over in Digimon in English, we get proper pre-releases, by which I mean they're 8-people events, although shops may have more than one lot of 8 going at a time, if that makes sense. And you get yourself, you know, if we use BT4 as an example here, because, you know, Pulsemon, then what you basically get is everybody gets a Great Legend promotion or pre-release pack, which gets you 2 random uncommons or rares, which of course are stamped with pre-release. Everybody gets the participation prize, and then the winner of the 8-man pod gets an extra card. And then basically all those Japanese promos that players in Japan have at the moment, but we don't have. Yeah, pre-releases are... I'm not saying we're going to get them at pre-releases, but I am saying that pre-releases are an excellent time to actually go and get them. That's the kind of thing we should be expecting. So it's extremely cool, basically, is where I'm going at here. This is extremely cool. That is not what's happening over in Japan. So I'm going to tell you about Japan's release tournament, but I want us all to be super clear about this. I like looking at what Japan are doing as a comparison. This is not what it's going to be like for us. Now, I can't say for certain, but I think it is overwhelmingly likely that the kind of English language team are going to run pre-releases for One Piece like they have for Digimon, bearing in mind how much One Piece has clearly taken inspiration from what the Digimon team have gone and done. So this all does make kind of perfect sense to me. So you rock up, everybody gets that promotion pack volume 2 where you get all 5 cards. That's lovely. And everybody gets a standard battle pack 1. Remember, that is 1 of 4 cards. You don't get all of them. And everybody gets that promo Morgan. Now, this is one of the promos which we've not seen over here yet. We'll get it at some point. But everybody's getting that promo Morgan, and life is lovely. And everybody gets a play sheet, and this is a new play sheet we've not seen before. You've got Ace on one side with that classic kind of design where, you know, you've got a picture on part of it, but then it fades to black with just the One Piece card game logo. And then on the back side, you've got just a place to go and actually put all of your stuff, although that's technically the front. Oh yeah, and everybody gets a Gold Dawn. So just for rocking up, you get yourself Participation Pack Volume 2, you get yourself a Standard Battle Pack Volume 1, you get yourself a Morgan, which to be fair could actually be the pre-release promo over here, and you get yourself a play sheet, and you get yourself a gold Don. What do you get for winning? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. And I love this. The Pokemon trading card game used to have like a booster box for winning a pre-release. And basically what would happen was that a few people would turn up and they would pull all of their cards together, and then they would basically have one player with a way better deck than everybody else who would win, and then the players would share the packs among themselves. That wasn't really fair. Pre-releases or, release tournaments are supposed to be to celebrate the new release. They're supposed to be friendly, casual tournaments and having really good participation prizes so everybody turns up. But no actual prizes, so no one really needs to care too much about winning. Oh, I love this, ladies and gentlemen. I think this is absolutely wonderful. Right, that's what I think, ladies and gentlemen, but now it's over to you. Tell me what you think about the new sleeves. Tell me about these tournaments. Tell me anything you want to tell me in the comment section. Go nuts! Be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi. That's where we talk about One Piece and a bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts, join a Discord, have all kinds of fun. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching Wasi Plays.